Regrouping. What does the word regroup mean? When have you heard this word before? Take a moment to pause this video and think about it, and when you're done thinking about the definition of the word regroup, unpause the video and you'll see the definition revealed. Regroup means to take apart a number to write it in a new way. We can regroup 14 to be 110 and 4 ones. We can regroup 28 to be 110 and 18 ones if we wanted to, or 2 10s and 8 ones. Those are all ways of regrouping numbers. The addition problem 36 plus 27 is shown below with base 10 blocks. When adding multi-digit numbers, you always add the ones first. When you add the ones in this problem, which are 6 and 7, you have 13 ones. We need to remember that we can only have one digit in each column or place value. So what do we need to do? We actually need to group 10 ones together and trade them in for a 10. So there are 6 up here, and if I include 4 of them from down below, this is a set of 10. So I can replace these 10 individual blocks with an extra set of 10. So that acts as the replacement for this box of numbers. Now we're going to write the remaining number of ones that are left, which are the 3 down below, in the ones column. And now we can add the 10s together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this extra set of 10s that we got from adding these ones together. So that makes 6 of them. And we write that number in the 10s place. So 36 plus 27 is 63. Let's practice adding double-digit numbers or 2-digit numbers using the base 10 blocks. So we have 46, 1, 2, or that's 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 29, 10, 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 46 plus 29. Well, the first thing that we need to do is we need to add up the number of ones, and we're going to have over 10 of them. There are 9 already, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's group 10 of them together. So we have 9 so far right here. And then if I group that with 1 more over here, that'll be an extra 10. So I'm going to pull an extra 10 out that acts as the replacement for these. And I'm going to cross these extra ones out because, as I said, we replaced it with this set of 10. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones remaining. So that's going to be the number that's in the ones column. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10s or 70 blocks. So 70 and 5 is 75. So therefore 46 plus 29 is 75. We can also add 2-digit and 3-digit numbers together by regrouping. And when doing so, the first step is to add the ones. When we add 4 and 6 together, we end up getting 10. Step number 2 is to regroup. When we added 4 and 6 together, the answer is 10. You cannot place the 10 underneath of the ones column because you can only place one digit in each column. Therefore, it's time to regroup. You need to change your 10 ones into 1 10 and place the 0 from the number 10 in the ones column and place the 1 above the tens column. This shows that there are 0 ones and 1 extra 10. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door. Step number 3, add all 3 numbers that are in the tens placed together, including the 1 that we placed over the tens column when regrouping. So we have 1 plus 3, which is 4, plus 5 more is 9. Step number 4, add the hundreds place values together. 1 plus 2 equals 3, which makes our final answer here 390. Again, here are the steps for regrouping. Add the ones. Regroup. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door, and then add the numbers in the tens column. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door, and then add the hundreds. Let's go through these steps with this example. So first, add the ones. 5 plus 8 gives us 13. If it's 10 or more, bring the 10 from 13 next door. So put the 3 down, bring the 10 in 13 next door. And then we can add 1 plus 8, which is 9, and 9 plus 4 is 13 again. So we put the 3 down. If it's 10 or more, bring the 10 next door. So we put that extra 1 up there. And then we have 1 plus 5, which is 6, plus 1 more, which is 7. So the sum of 585 and 148 is 733. Let's do another one. 648 plus 274. Start by adding the ones. 8 plus 4 is 12. So we put the 2 from the ones column in 12 down in the ones column. And if it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door. So the extra 1 that represents 10 goes above this 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. So again, put the 2 down for the ones column of 12 down. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door. So the 1 or the 10 that's a part of 12 comes up to the next column. So 1 plus 6 is 7, and 2 more is 9. So the sum of 648 and 274 is 922. Let's try another. We're going to again go through the same steps. So first add the numbers in the ones column. 7 plus 3. Well, that is 10. That means there are 0 ones. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door. So then we have 1 plus 4, which is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. That's a 2 in this column. If it's 10 or more, bring the tens next door. So we put the other 1 above here for that 10. And then we have 1 plus 5, which is 6. And then 73 doesn't have a number in the hundreds place. If there is no digit, imagine that there is a 0 here. Also encourage your students to write a 0 there if they feel the need to. It's perfectly fine to do. So again, 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 0 more is still 6. So the sum of 547 and 73 is 620. In this example problem, we have to add up 593 and 258. This time, we have the numbers written horizontally instead of vertically. We can actually realign these or rewrite it so that it is vertical to make it easier for us to find the sum. So that's 593 plus 258 is equal to, and let's put our boxes above our columns in case we have to send a 10 next door. So we have 3 plus 8 is 11, so we put the 1 down for the ones column and put the 10, if it's 10 or more, send 10 next door. So we have 1 plus 9 is 10, and 5 more is 15. Again, put the 5 down for the ones column, and if it's 10 or more, put the 1 next door. So then 1 plus 5 is 6, and 2 more is 8. So the sum of 593 and 258 is 851.